Dope.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Vi gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about the rogue and weapon changes coming in the Revelation update for Rogue Company. So let's head over and check it out. So as you can see here, this is the rogue changes and the weapon changes coming in the Revelation update for Rogue Company, and we're going to run through these and then we're going to give our thoughts and opinions about them. So for Runway's ability now recharges gadget cooldown. So this is in relation to the new gadget changes that there will be a video on. Also, Juke had the laser defense drone cooldown increase from 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and also reduced audio feedback from enemies being hit by the laser defense drones. As far as the weapon changes are concerned, the objection did get a reduced base accuracy slightly, also increased reticle bloom per shot slightly, increased max bloom slightly. For the last of the weapon changes here, we have the Tyr and the LR-15 full body, so they have reduced the base accuracy for these weapons. So I know that whenever I pull the screen up, it shows a ton of different rogue changes, and all that is in correlation specifically with the grenade changes, with the gadget cooldown system that they're going to be introducing in this next update. So I'll go into all that stuff whenever we get there, just so everybody is aware of what perks are going to be replacing what all that stuff is. But I want to talk about the rogue changes for a second, and then I'm going to talk about the weapon changes. So whenever they did the This Week in Rogue Company, and they were talking about these changes, this new gadget cooldown system, I was kind of wondering how Runway was going to work, because I always felt like with this change, it's going to make her a little bit more of a viable character to play, especially since her primary ability is throwing the briefcase down, allowing anyone that wants to run up, grab whatever they want out of the briefcase, including herself, and then be able to basically have an extra piece of utility, with them actually causing it to recharge gadget cooldowns. So what this means is, once you land into the match, you throw the briefcase down. Whenever someone runs up to the briefcase and hits it without using any utility, it's not going to do anything. In theory, based on how this is written, it's not going to do anything. It recharges the gadget cooldown. So what that means is, you throw a Semtex, Runway throws her briefcase down, you run over there, you hit the briefcase, you immediately have a Semtex. Once you use the Semtex, then your Semtex goes on cooldown, and you will get it back once that cooldown ends. So this is definitely very much of a nerf to Runway specifically, but it's a nerf that makes 100% sense, because being able to drop in with Runway, hit the box yourself, and then someone else on your team being able to hit the box, and between two people have somewhere in the ballpark of 2 flashbangs, 2 Semtex, and 2 trip mines, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it caused the gadget spam specifically with Runway to be completely out of control. And she, in my opinion, is the one that introduced the gadget spam, and it's carried through with her as kind of being the forerunner of all that stuff. And now, since they're doing the gadget changes, and now that they are doing this change to Runway, it feels like she's going to finally be a somewhat balanced character in terms of how her ability works with other characters, and how gadgets in Rogue Company actually work as a whole. Next, we've got Juke here. So this is what they had to say about this. We've heard your concerns that Juke feels like she has turrets available too often. Also, the feedback enemies here while being hit by said turrets is too overbearing for the relatively low amount of damage the turrets deal. So they've increased the cooldown from 30 to 45 seconds. Now, this is a nerf to Juke, but this is a nerf to Juke in a massive, massive way, especially for someone that's playing against a Juke, okay? Because let's put ourselves in the mindset of someone 1v1ing a Juke. Normally, Juke comes out of the gate, she throws a drone, it is what it is. 30 seconds later, whenever that gunfight starts to happen, whenever these interactions on the battlefield start to happen, then she moves into some type of positioning, and then she throws another drone out at that point. That was a telltale sign of exactly where she was almost at all times on the map. Juke doesn't have padded steps, but she doesn't have anything that is going to make her a little bit more quiet or able to sneak around unless she's crouch walking, right? All rogues have the same access to that. But one thing about playing against a juke is you always could relatively, if you were smart enough and if you were careful enough with your actions and what you were doing on the battlefield, you could almost pinpoint exactly where she would be in a general location at all times. Because if you know that a drone just got deployed and you hear it, because it makes a noise when it's deployed and when it attaches itself to something, and then you see where that drone is located, then you have to imagine, okay, if I'm on that side of the map and I'm throwing this to this piece of cover or this wall or whatever, and this is where the drone wound up, where would I as a juke be standing in order to throw this thing out? It's a huge nerf not only to juke, but it's a huge nerf to everybody playing against a juke. I don't feel like she had her turrets too often. I do feel like the audio feedback was a little intensive, and I think that caused a lot of the people that play the game to panic in a huge way, and maybe that will be reduced just a little bit because you're not taking a terrible amount of damage by any stretch of the imagination, but you think that you're taking a huge amount of damage because of how loud it is. So that's going to help everybody as a quality of life change, just specifically in general. But the laser defense drone cooldown thing really doesn't, it makes sense because she has her drones up more often and she's able to use her drones, you know, alongside her impact grenade, alongside the reflector thing, alongside the SMG or the LMG, whatever that she's using in that particular moment. So sometimes it does feel a little overwhelming, especially when she throws two drones out. But guess what? If you're playing and you don't know where she's at, she almost always outs herself in some capacity. And this is going to reduce that. And that means it's going to be a little bit harder to pinpoint exactly where juke is going to be on the battlefield. So it's a nerf to juke. It's also a gigantic nerf, in my opinion, to everyone that plays against a juke. As far as the weapon changes, we'll go through these just a little bit. So the objection has some of the highest accuracy stats among all SMGs. It's intended for the weapon to be compact and accurate when you begin firing, but quickly bloom out given the incredibly high fire rate. These changes should help reduce the weapon's effective range without hurting its ability to secure kills up close. So I haven't seen that many people running the objection since they made that huge objection nerf. Like, they buffed the objection like crazy. They gave it a cool legendary skin, then they nerfed it. And like I said, I haven't seen a lot of people run it. Now, I'll pick it up from time to time off of the ground, or I may play a round or two with the objection, but the objection to me just doesn't feel substantial enough in the game right now, especially at the level that I'm playing in the game, that it really warrants this type of treatment, in my opinion. I feel like overall the objection is outperformed by a lot of the other SMGs. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm going to say in a close quarters combat situation, if you're calm and confident in your abilities and you're able to go toe to toe with some of these people that are playing, then yes, it definitely stands its own and it can outgun a lot of weapons. But whenever you are in a longer range or even a medium close range, like, you have to be right up on someone to make the objection something that is absolutely viable. Now you're going to have to be even closer. So it's kind of the perfect weapon for someone like Lancer to have, where she can sneak right up on somebody and she can burn them down without them even noticing it. But I feel like the LMPX deserve more of some type of an adjustment. I feel like the LMPX is a fantastic weapon, and there's a reason why it's a meta weapon right now, but I feel like if they would have done some type of adjustments to that weapon specifically over the objection, then I think that it would cause comp and a couple of the other, tournaments and like ranked and things like that to go a little bit differently, and people would have to start searching that meta SMG weapon back out. That's probably why they didn't make a change to it, because comp is happening right now. Qualification matches are happening right now for 4v4 Summer Series and the 2v2 females only Strikeout Series. So, like, it makes sense why they didn't make that now, because so many competitive players rely on this weapon and they prioritize this weapon over light machine guns, assault rifles, shotguns, you name it. They prioritize the LMPX over that. So the objection change was possibly needed. I don't feel like it was needed, but I'm sure there's people out there that would argue that point. But I feel like we should have got the LMPX more so. And then the tier and the L15 full body. So this is something that I was very excited to see. I made an entire video about how unfair the sniping in Rogue Company can actually be whenever someone sits down, takes the time to learn the snipers, takes the time to learn the rogues and the maps. They are able to just absolutely destroy a ton of people. So this is what they had to say about it. We want to tone back the effectiveness of no scopes. This is primarily an issue with the tier, as you can quickly fire back-to-back shots. So for the tier and the L15 full body, they reduced the base accuracy. So when I did that video, it was a 33% chance that you were going to be able to hip fire the weapon and be able to actually get a headshot or do some type of body damage with that weapon. In a lot of the videos that you see, you'll see somebody hip fire the weapon. If they don't get a headshot, they can follow it up easily with a punch or one shot from the P12 and just absolutely annihilate anybody. It makes you a formidable foe at ranges, of course, because it's a sniper rifle. And then also up close, it puts you in a position to where you can't push that character because there's no sway, there's nothing, there's no flinch, anything that restricts that player whenever you're actually trying to push them. Then when you get up close and you're able to actually capitalize on it, unless you're flanking them from behind and they don't see you, then there's a good possibility that they were able to hip fire the weapon and get some type of damage on you. I'm glad to see that this is being changed. This is one of my favorite changes in the update notes so far. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that the rogue changes were warranted, and do you think that the weapon changes made sense? Please feel free to let me know. I'm very interested in what you guys think about it. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. And then also on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube, so if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, Glitch is in the cut.
I almost had him down.
I'm just... oh, he's...
Good job.
Busting out the arbitrator.
Alright, what's the plan here?
The knife in the middle.
I
yeah.
heard a knife throw on A, actually.
Oh yeah, I think it's in here somewhere. Don't run in there, dude. Don't do it.
And he's going in with bomb too, dude. Oh.
Okay.
Got it.
I haven't spotted anyone yet.
There's one in mid.
Back here.
One back here, one back here.
Arm the bomb.
I'm gonna go watch behind us.
Demon's behind these boxes.
Oh my god, they're all here. What the fuck?
I'm zoning them.
One's up there. He ran.
Oh, B.
Coming in the middle.
Oh, come on, bro.
They're both one shot right here.
Dude, we
I'm
fucked
getting
up.
fucking...
We fucked up.
Ah!
We should have just stayed back. And then B, I don't know why he fucking pushed and then got killed by all three of them.
The enemies have disarmed the bomb.
Yo, Griffin, please take it so he doesn't grab it. Quickly, quickly.
He knows. He's a trouble.
Yeah. Pretty much, dude.
I can't believe he actually said understood, dude. We're kid, bro.
Enemy spotted.
Bro, they're just gonna wait for the plan. Yeah, you see, dude. That's like the most... Oh, well, I got him either way, so we good.
Lethal out.
Oh, I got another one. They're both gonna get back up, though. It's fine. Nice nade, buddy. Oh, he's
They're coming to the cut. Two. I'm fucking dead.
Lethal out.
Shutting that area down.
Distance required.
It's not helping.
Flash right here.
tied. Griffin, please.
He's coming. He's coming.
Step into my
He's on bomb.
We detonate
Oh.
the bomb.
Got him, I
Okay.
got him, got him.
Reporting to
Yeah.
Griffin, take it, Griffin, take it, Griffin. Take all the nades, bro. Take them all. You do support.
There's
I
one in
definitely hear them
doorway.
here.
Lethal out.
One's back there. And Ronin's mid. Like inside mid. Yep.
I'm planting the bomb.
I'm dead. No, I'm not.
Now you good. Okay, now
It's
you
alright.
are.
It's alright. Watching over you. I saw
They're
somebody
res
on
in
that
mid.
blue
There's
marker
3 in mid. They
They're all
destroyed the
mid.
drone.
They're all mid. They're all mid.
They destroyed the fucking drone.
This is what I do.
God
Okay,
damn it.
Bro,
Fuck
what?
me.
How does that get me? Dude, how does that get me when I'm on the other side?
I thought I was at a hardcore show for a moment. They were
Where's
all
teabagging?
Oh,
Let's do the defusing.
Bomb neutralized.
No, I think that might have been an accident. Don't do it. There you go, B. He knows. He knows.
Cooperated.
This is rare, bro. Like, holy fuck.
I'm gonna go here.
Tired of that fucking Dima player, dude. Careful, Griffin. He's
We're moving up.
I'm
For you,
planting the
he's-
bomb.
hold you. He's gonna wait.
On the perch.
Lethal out.
One perch, one
God
left,
damn
one
it.
right.
Guns.
Is there somebody there?
no. I got grenaded.
Was that grenade? Okay, yeah.
I got, they fucking
How
destroyed
the
it
fuck?
behind us.
We're fucked.
Lethal out.
Watch out.
Oh. She's still here. Oh, she's down. Another one.
God fucking dude. There's no way.
Well,
There's-
I lost.
Nah, dude. They're resin on this corner
Yeah,
right
he's
here.
healing over here.
Enemies have been wiped
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
First
Get the
round,
fuck
buddy.
out.
They didn't even say sorry about me. You're just like, oh, it's controller players. Their aim assist is really good.
Oh, like movement, dude. I'm talking about movement this time.
You didn't say. You just said fuck controller players. So.
We get that
I said
bomb too.
They're fucking controlling players. Yeah, because like
I'm
it's
pulling
the
you
movement,
real
bro.
quick, Ian.
They ran at me in a straight line, bro. It made
Ronin's in there.
Oh.
I had her. One at the back. One over here.
Lethal out.
They came at me in a straight line.
They did, bro.
I believe you.
Straight back.
That's why I was chuckling.
I'm-
Like,
I don't see them all. They're coming in behind us.
Because I know Dima's gonna. Yeah, Dima's over here waiting for me to plant, bro. I see him.
you running support?
Of course.
Got-
Pop that ass.
Hell, dude, over there.
You see what I mean? There he is. Every fucking time I try to fucking plant.
Oh, he's just rolled over. Yeah, you see. Ronin's right here. Oh, he's gonna get me up. Yeah. Behind you.
I
Behind you.
know, I'm trapped. God damn
They're all
it.
Xbox players, bro. Holy fuck.
Stand there, help me.
Behind this. Got one below you, pushing
You guys
you.
are definitely cute together.
B, what are you doing?
Yo, B's got this. What are you talking
Don't
about?
hurt her reputation.
B, are you playing the same game we're playing? What's happening? I don't. It's magic, dude. Just a kind of
magic,
magic.
dude.
We're going to BB.
We're going to BB.
I'm gonna fucking nade perch and plant.
I think they might be over here.
Lethal out.
Yep.
I'm planting the bomb.
Yep. There's a knife up there.
Bomb
Yeah, I see them both up there.
Let them disarm it.
Getting shot in the back.
Demon's over here. Demon's over there. That corner.
Lethal out.
Hitting him. 16.
I hit them with my nade too.
I think there's 2 people on this perch.
All right, Demon's going to
Demon
mid.
ran back. Yeah.
Yep.
He's still right there on that box. You motherfucker.
Guys, watch out for the nades.
They're gonna push.
They're
Yeah,
all
they're on
threes
the
on
plant
side.
side.
Oh, they got me, dude. They got me. Just hide.
Into my office. Another contract in the
Let's
bag.
go. Check them out.
Fucking shotgun, bitch.
Nicely done.
Fuck yeah.
Demon had me stressing, man.
Oh, bro, get the fuck out of here. Oh, congrats on gold, Dirt.
Hell yeah. Just a kind of magic.
Moving up.
Man, you know.